my nightmare. Wanna make it something you are gonna regret. It's a little hard to breathe when you're down here, suffocating on the memories of your bullshit. It's not something that you wanna remember. I swear this is something that you wanna forget. If you think that you're alive right now, keep dreaming. I swear I'm never gonna let you wake from this. If you think you'll break me down, I'm loving when you call me out. You're running in circles now, but you got nowhere to hide.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the WWE 2K18 Universe Mode Season 3 and our return to Smackdown Live after a long hiatus right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as we get ready to get action underway on the Blue brand. Well, up to kick off the night here on Smackdown Live, the two men that'll square off at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, will have to team here tonight to take on the team of DIY and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano as we get ready to get tag team action underway here to kick off SmackDown Live here tonight. Welcome inside the SmackDown Live arena. Get ready to kick action off here tonight. Tag team action here as the United States Champion makes his way down to the ring. Former Raw superstar turned SmackDown Live after the victory at Survivor Series, granting us a superstar from the opposite roster. AJ Styles would make his debut on SmackDown Live in an open challenge as Samoa Joe would put the United States Championship on the line, and AJ Styles would capture that championship on his first night here on SmackDown Live. AJ Styles with that United States Championship around his waist right here tonight on SmackDown Live. Teaming with the former champion, that is this man. And Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine, the Destroyer. Samoa Joe has carried that United States Championship for most of Season 3 until the arrival of AJ Styles here on SmackDown Live. Samoa Joe wants to reclaim that United States Championship as he makes his way down to the ring here tonight on SmackDown Live. And now the team of DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa making their way. Possibly one of the most exciting tag teams here on the tag team division on SmackDown Live, as Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa make their way into the ring here. Odd bedfellows match here as the champion will take on the challenger, the champion will team up with the challenger for for next Sunday's Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the United States Championship. Samoa Joe having to team with AJ Styles here tonight to take on possibly one of the best tag teams here on SmackDown Live. AJ Styles starting off for his team, Tommaso Ciampa for DIY. As the bell rings and this one is off, AJ Styles here locking up with Ciampa. Styles now goes behind here on Ciampa. Styles with a shot to the back there on Ciampa. Ciampa now has the arm of AJ Styles rolling down to the mat here. Styles trying to pull out some offense here. He rolls through it. Styles now with a shot to the face there on Ciampa. Styles now with an Irish whip into the corner. Huge clothesline there from AJ Styles. Styles now takes Ciampa into the corner here, Samoa Joe. Huge boot there from Ciampa. Ciampa takes him up. Look at this huge move. AJ Styles landing on his forehead, right on the knee of Ciampa right there. AJ Styles now catching Ciampa with an Irish whip, takes him into the corner. Look at that! AJ Styles catches Samoa Joe, and now Ciampa delivering right hands, but AJ Styles trying to fight back right here. Joe catching one of those right hands here, and now Ciampa, wait, ducks it, and AJ Styles catches a clothesline, and now Johnny Gargano throws Joe out of the ring. And Tommaso Ciampa now slugging it out with AJ. Joe on the floor on the outside. What an upset right here. Miscommunication between tag team partners here tonight on SmackDown Live, as AJ Styles might be in a bad way right here. As Ciampa dies, but AJ Styles off the reversal. Takes down Ciampa. Styles trying to get back into this thing. Huge back suplex right there. Dropping Tommaso Ciampa on his head. AJ and Samoa Joe with miscommunication here tonight in this matchup. As now Styles looking for the tag. Finally gets it on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe keeping his cool here so far, even though Styles with a right hand shot. But immediately after that, Joe would hit Styles with a huge clothesline. Joe now slugging it out with Tommaso Ciampa right there. Drops him to the mat. That's now Joe looking to administer some damage here to Tommaso Ciampa, taking him up, and look at this. Joe plants him. Look at those knees landing flat on the mat. You gotta wonder what damage Samoa Joe did to Tommaso Ciampa, possibly removing the famous knee strikes there from Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa now catching Joe, plants him flat on the ring right there, and Joe's busted open. You gotta wonder if that right hand shot from AJ Styles might have caused the head of Samoa Joe to start to bleed here. Johnny Gargano now the legal man here in this matchup. Gargano now. So far, very clean offense here from DIY. Taking advantage of the miscommunication between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, and now Johnny Gargano takes down Samoa Joe. Johnny Gargano now looking to capitalize here on Joe. And Joe now fighting back here. Johnny Gargano now catching Joe once again. Johnny Gargano now looking for some kind of offense. Hurricane Rana takes over Joe. Joe rolls out of harm's way right here. Joe coming back into the ring. Johnny Gargano back out of the ring now. Joe firing in with a clothesline right there on Johnny Gargano. Johnny wrestling, this crowd likes to tell him. Irish whip sends in Gargano into the corner here. Joe now getting the tag in on AJ Styles here. Snapmare. Styles springboard off the ropes and a boot to the face right there on Johnny Gargano. When Joe and Styles are clicking on all cylinders, they definitely work as a phenomenal tag team here. As Styles now takes him into the corner. Styles now looking to fly in. Wait, tag made by Tommaso Ciampa and a clothesline. Takes him out of the ring. And now Styles with a clothesline on Johnny Gargano. The referee holding back Styles here. I think Styles might be thinking about flying, but Tommaso Ciampa rolls into the ring just at the right moment. And miscommunication there from Styles once again might cost him. Tommaso Ciampa now with a knee to the face there on Styles. Styles now down on the outside. Shot to the gut there. Ciampa now picking up Styles. Ciampa now delivering an elbow to the thigh there, Styles. Styles, though, fighting back, or trying to anyway. Styles, huge side Russian leg sweep to Tommaso Ciampa. Styles gets back into the ring, breaking up this count. And now Styles on the apron. Styles looking to fly now. Double axe handle right there. And now Styles sweeping the leg of Johnny Gargano. DIY could be in trouble here. As AJ now from the top, drop kick to Tommaso Ciampa. This one could be in trouble right here. Styles launches in. Huge neck breaker there from Styles. Styles looking to capitalize here. Takes up Ciampa right here. Styles has Ciampa up right here. Neck breaker there from Styles. Styles could have him right here. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, heading out to the apron. The United States champion looking to hit the phenomenal forearm right here on Ciampa, and he does! Phenomenal forearm hit. Johnny Gargano taken off the apron. AJ Styles in on the pin. Can they do it? 1, 2, 3. Miscommunication and all. And AJ Styles and Samoa Joe still pick up the victory here tonight on Smackdown Live. AJ Styles with the 1, 2, 3 after the phenomenal forearm, but wait, Joe and Styles still having words right here. I think Joe wanted into that match again, and look at that. Differences of opinion here tonight on Smackdown Live and tag team action. Samoa Joe and Styles will meet at the Royal Rumble for the United States Championship. Victorious here tonight, even with the miscommunication and all. Well, up next, the WWE Champion Batista returns to action, taking on Seth Rollins here in the main event of SmackDown Live. What a match this should be. WWE Champion Batista taking on Seth Rollins. Non-title matchup next. Welcome back for main event action here on SmackDown Live. The return of the animal, the WWE Champion, Batista. The championship around the waist of the animal here. Batista winning that title from Braun Strowman. Vintage pyro goes off, and Batista makes his way down to the ring here for action here tonight against the architect Seth Rollins. As Batista makes his way into the ring. What a matchup this should be. Here comes the architect, Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins, former SmackDown Tag Team Champions with Dean Ambrose. Rollins now looking to make his way down to the ring here tonight to take on the WWE Champion, Batista. And the main event here, SmackDown Live, in a non-title matchup. As Rollins makes his way down to the ring in what should be a phenomenal matchup here tonight on SmackDown Live. Main event action kicks off right now. As the bell rings. Batista and Rollins lock up here. Rollins with the arm of Batista. Rollins now wrenching that arm, stepping on the knee of Batista, takes him down to the mat right here. Batista now with the arm of Seth Rollins. Rollins now rolls through back to a vertical base here. Lock up with Batista once again. Batista now goes behind here on Rollins. Pretty evenly matchup right here as Batista takes down Rollins now. Shot to the face there of Rollins. Lock up here once again. Seth Rollins now goes behind here on Batista. Seth Rollins taking Batista down to the mat right here. Seth Rollins now wrenching on Batista and throws him off to the side. Like I said, evenly matched confrontation right here is now the arm of Batista in Seth Rollins' grasp. Batista now with the arm of Seth Rollins now. Batista now has a hold of Seth Rollins, taking him to the ropes right here. Batista now takes Seth Rollins up, looking for a huge suplex back inside the ring. Elbow drop here on Rollins now. Batista, the champion, trying to keep Seth Rollins grounded. That's what he wants to do with the high-flying Seth Rollins. And now Rollins with shots to the midsection here on Batista. Takes him back into the corner. Rollins looking for some offense here. Batista, though, takes Rollins back into the corner. And now Rollins with a huge knee there on the champion. Rollins now has a hold of Batista, takes him up, slams him to the mat. Now Rollins looking for the pin right here on the champion. 1. And a kick out before 2. What momentum would it give Seth Rollins to pick up a victory here tonight against the WWE champion? Oh, and a huge heel kick there as Rollins takes the champion Batista down to the mat. Here's another shot from Seth Rollins, taking him into the corner. And now Rollins looking to capitalize, has a hold of Batista, dropping him face first into the second turnbuckle pad. And the champion holding his eye right there, like he might have caught it just wrong on that pad. Shot there from Seth Rollins. Rollins now takes Batista to the ropes. Rollins now off the springboard. Looked like he was going for a springboard move there, but changes his mind. But now Rollins comes off with a huge clothesline to Batista. Rollins now heading up top here, looking to fly. Rollins calls Batista up to his feet right here. Seth Rollins looking to fly from up top. Huge knee move, but misses, and Rollins landed awkwardly on that knee. That's not good for Seth Rollins. Batista's got him up. Batista plants Rollins right flat on his back right there. And now Batista has a hold of Rollins, taking him out to the apron. Rollins, though, off the huge move, goes from up top, knee to the temple there on Batista. What a matchup here in the main event of Smackdown Live. And now Seth Rollins takes Batista into the corner. Seth Rollins looking to fly. Batista, though, shrugs it off. Rollins now looks to catch Batista. Belly to belly, though, from the champion. Batista now in on the pin. Kick out before 1 there from Rollins. Still has a lot of life left in him in this matchup. Rollins, though, with an elbow to the midsection there on Batista. And now, Rollins, rolls through on Batista. Super kick on the chin. That could be an opening for Seth Rollins going in on the pin for a 1. And no, a kick out before 2 from the champion. And Seth Rollins can't believe it. Seth Rollins now has a hold of Batista. Batista teetering on the ropes. And now Rollins takes Batista out to the floor. And what is wrong? Rollins has that crazed look in his eye as Seth freaking Rollins looks to fly here to the outside, taking down the champion. I agree with the audience. This is awesome here tonight. WWE Champion Batista could be in trouble as Seth Rollins takes him back into the ring. And Rollins now looks to roll him over for the pin here. For the 1, the 2, and no, a kick out just before 3. What a phenomenal matchup. Seth Rollins pulling out all the stops against the WWE Champion, and Batista could be in trouble right here as Rollins looks to fly. Drop kick there from Seth Rollins. Rollins now looking to catch him. Rollins now plants Batista in on another pin here on the champion. 1, 2, no, and a kick out before the 2 count. The crowd trying to get behind the champion. Batista shoves him off right there. Batista might have a hold of Seth Rollins, but catches an elbow instead. Rollins with a knee to the face. Rollins now might have an opening here on Batista. Rollins has him in the corner. Oh man, you know what this is? The buckle bomb! The buckle bomb! Batista not used to catching a move like that from somebody else. And Seth Rollins has just done it. Oh man, Seth Rollins might have an opening of a lifetime here on Batista. As Rollins, huge knee to the face, misses. Rollins gets dumped on his head. Rollins is down. Batista looking strong as ever here. Batista looking to finish this one off. Knee to the face there on Rollins. Batista picks him up. Looking for a spine buster. Catches nothing but an elbow there from Seth Rollins. Rollins with a forearm shot. Rollins now dragging the champion, Batista, back into the center of the ring. The animal could be in trouble right here. Catches a reversal here from Batista. Oh, and a shot to the back of the neck. Batista could have him. Spear there from the animal. Batista now manhandling Seth Rollins. Batista in on the pin. Rope break though, too close to the ropes. Batista now with right onto that collarbone area of Seth Rollins. As Batista now wrangling Rollins right here. Batista now. Oh man, this is not a good place for Seth Rollins to be. Seth Rollins trying to fight out of it here. And Seth Rollins has to tap out to the champion. Batista victorious here in the main event of Smackdown Live here tonight. Rollins giving it his all here against the WWE champion, but Batista, the animal, too much for Seth Rollins. Thought this was the turning point right here as the buckle bomb right into the corner. But the rake of the eyes right here looked like the turning point. But Batista would catch an elbow onto the face of Seth Rollins. Get the submission move locked in. And that would do it for Seth Rollins. Batista victorious here tonight on Smackdown Live. The WWE champion still stands tall. What a matchup. Well, thank you guys for joining me here tonight on Smackdown Live.
If you think you'll break me down, I love it when you call me out. You're running in circles now, but you got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Welcome to the other side of my nightmare. Wanna make it something you are gonna regret. It's a little